Alright, what up, y'all? It's your boy Nick back with another video blog update. Another video blog update. Yeah, let's see. Today's June 30th, so July is soon to start. Haven't updated since, I don't know, sometime in spring, I want to say like March. What's new? It's hot as balls outside. It's like 97 degrees out there. I'm not going outside. Forget that. It's too hot. Summerfest is going on. Unfortunately, I work for most of it. I'd be going to see probably Greta Van Fleet tomorrow night, but again, I work. Kind of a bummer. Yeah, I mean, what's going on with me? Just got done a few days ago filming a collaboration project. This one was with Ivy Bordeaux, who's a dancer from Stevens Point, along with her man Will, who's now my boy. He's another cinematographer, just starting out like me. I was really happy to work with him, work with her. I was really happy to work with both of them. So I'll be in post-production for that video collaboration. You can probably see that coming out in a couple months or so. I'm finally getting to the point where I'm catching up with the videos. I'm finally getting to the point where I'm now pretty much caught up with like the videos that I've already produced. I don't have many more videos stockpiled that I can just like put out there anymore. Like I used to have a bunch, now I don't. So yeah, I'm slowly working away at my project ideas. Unfortunately, my project ideas grow more quickly than I'm able to produce them, as is the problem when you can't be a full-time artist and you want to be a full-time artist. So I've got just a list of ideas and like a list of things I want to get accomplished that I haven't been able to do yet. And I'm kind of really eager to get them done, but now that they're stepping up my hours at work, working a little bit more, which is good for making money, but bad for making art. So yeah, I mean, what's new with me? Single as a Pringle. I'm happy with it. I'm not happy with it. But, yeah. What have I been doing in my free time? Well, when I'm not working and I'm not making art, I'm usually just gaming, to be honest. Like, this year I bought an Xbox One, and before that my most recent system before that was an Xbox 360. I bought that in 2008, so it would literally, I hadn't bought a gaming system for 10 years, so I've been playing that, having fun. Recently I've been playing things like PUBG, Star Wars Battlefront 2, I re-downloaded I re-downloaded Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 1, and that's been fun to play. I've been trying to game less, actually, because now that I've been gaming, it's easy to see how much it takes up so much of your time, and it kind of it is a big distraction from life. I'd rather keep my nights busier. Speaking of which, I work 4 nights a week at Quick Trip, and the other 3 nights I don't switch my sleep schedule. I stay up all night still. And it seems like, yeah, that's why I'm gaming so much. It seems like I'm just like doing mindless shit, like watching TV, gaming, and I've gotten really frustrated with myself in that regard, actually, because I want to be doing something better with my time, but it's hard because no one's awake and nothing's open. So it's like I'm just bored. I gotta spend my time. So my plan to handle that problem is to start doing nightlife ministry with Max Ramsey, David Nelson from Emmanuel Brookfield, and basically they hit the streets in Milwaukee, and you know, I know they encounter like prostitutes, sex traffickers, drug dealers, stuff like that, and there is a danger there, but I want to make good use of my nights. You know, I'd rather be out in the streets trying to help another individual, another human being, than sitting in my room bored playing video games. It seems like a waste. So yeah, that's what I want to be doing there. I've been kind of frustrated recently, like the political, socio-economic state that the United States is in right now is really frustrating to me. And funny enough, Christians piss me off the most. Like, we got groups of people saying, yeah, I love Jesus, love your neighbor like yourself, but, oh, I'm not going to take your refugees. Oh, love conquers all fear, quoting scripture, this and that, but only if you think like me, only if we have the same skin color, only if we have the same political agenda, and it's disgusting. I've been really, really frustrated with Christians recently, honestly, which is funny because, like, I am one. I'm not free from hypocrisy. I'm a hypocrite. But, no, it just seems like things are going to crap recently, And I'm just waiting. I want Jesus to come home. I want him to come back. I'm sick of this toil. I'm in this just working under the sun. Like, in the Bible study, we've been studying Ecclesiastes, and it's saying, like, how everything is meaningless. Like, all the things that we accomplish for and strive for in this life are meaningless because, the fool and the wise both end up in the grave. We can't take any of this with us, you know what I mean? So, again, that's why I've just been looking for, like, how can I invest my time in meaningful ways? How can I invest my energy in meaningful ways? How can I make my work in the direction of my own artwork and even just my time at work at QuickShip, how can that be meaningful? How can it be something greater than just the everyday, like, hustle bustle, everyday, like, monotony, the everyday in and out, I think we're all sick of it, honestly, and I think we're all pissing each other off a little bit too much. I think we're, we talk too much. I think we don't listen enough, or we don't listen to each other. It's sad. I try to do my best, but I'm just as much as fault as anyone else. I wish I wasn't. But I am. I recently just talked to a new friend I made at Bible study. Her name's Anna. And she's told me that I can apply for this thing called an emergency teaching license, which, like, it's been hard to land let me back up. It's been hard to land my career job still. Like, I didn't get that Norfolk internship, or it wasn't even, I didn't get that Norfolk, Virginia assistantship position. I'll be reapplying for it, so hopefully I do get it. They do 6-month sessions, so it's just people in and out all the time. But yeah, I didn't get that, so I've been renting Hot Shop time at Hot Shop Glass in Kenosha, and it's been pretty chill. I've only rented there 3 times now, but I actually like it a lot. I like it more than the Milwaukee studio. Don't tell them I said that. But I like it more than Milwaukee studio. It's a little bit further away, but it's also bigger, and I don't know, I just like the atmosphere more. I feel like I make better work in there. I'm more relaxed. Like, I can get more in the flow of things better. But yeah, because I didn't get this assistantship, I'm still looking for jobs, like, in my field. And my friend Ann, who I recently met at Bible study, she told me I can apply for what's called an emergency teaching license, which basically, from my understanding of it, and I haven't really looked into it yet, but from my understanding, what that means is the emergency teaching license says, like, I did not go to school to be trained or qualified to necessarily handle kids. Like, that was not my education. However, I do have a bachelor or like whatever kind of degree in this area, so therefore I'm qualified specifically in this area. And I want to be a professor one day, not necessarily maybe in the next 5 years or even in the next 10 years, but I want to be a professor, a college art professor one day. So applying for one of those and maybe teaching some high school art classes for a few years could be beneficial. It could actually be really fun too, especially considering the fact that Racine has, I think it's Racine, either Racine or Kenosha, has one of the few glass, like, high school glassblowing programs in the nation. And I think I'd fit well there, to be honest, because I've already, I took an internship through Sean Salstrom, and I taught youngsters, not youngsters, like young college kids how to blow glass, and I was helpful there, and I have experience in that, as well as different recruiting programs that Stevens Point did. I was one of the advanced students there helping out with those demonstrations and stuff, so I feel like I do have an experience there, and glass blowing was my area of forte, so I do honestly feel qualified. So I would really like to maybe get a position at one of these high school glass blowing places. That'd be great. There's more research I have to do and more planning I have to do to make that happen yet, but yeah, there's stuff to do. Things are going on. It seems like the months just blend into each other now. It just goes by faster and faster and faster, and I'm thinking now, like, man, it's gonna be July tomorrow, and I'm barely prepared for May. I'm like, what happened? I was gonna make a vlog in May, but here we are. Here we are. Well, I think that about covers it, to be honest. I'm not sure what else to say. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. If you have any questions or concerns, or even like topics you want me to cover in the future vlog, or if you want to do a vlog with me, reach out. We can set something up. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and take it easy as always. Oh, and if anyone watched this far, it's not actually coffee, it's just